Welcome back. Another great day of science. We're going to cover topic number 13 today, physical and chemical properties and changes, and you'll date it accordingly to the date, whether you're A day or B day. So, the topic number 13. So, again, properties and change and chemical changes. And question number 1, what are physical properties? So, physical properties are characteristics of a substance that you can observe and make measurement of. So, things you can hear, you can see, you can taste, you can smell, you can touch, you can feel, all those things. The way you would describe it as a physical property. So, if I told you in my hand, I have something that is small, feels like a square, maybe a cube, it's solid, sounds like wood when I tap it, those are all physical properties. If I open my eyes and say it's brown, that's a physical property. Anything that you describe something with is a physical property. And I will link this video for you. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I will make sure that you get this part with a melting point. This is going to be important. The boiling point of a substance is a physical property. The temperature at which a liquid changes over to a gas. That's going to be really important. So the boiling point of water, for example, and you definitely want to make sure you highlight, star this, underline this information. You will see it again. The boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius or 212 degrees Fahrenheit. That's going to be super important. So when a liquid changes to a gas is the boiling point. Oh, there's melting point now. Melting point, the temperature at which a solid changes to a liquid. So when you go from a solid to a liquid is our melting point. And again, this is going to be important. You're going to see it over and over again. Ice melts at 0 degrees Celsius and 32 degrees Fahrenheit. The funky thing about water is that it melts and freezes at the same temperature. Which if you think about it, you're like, what? So that's why when we were like hoping for snow, we really need it to be like 31 degrees for it to stick. At 32 could kind of go either way. It could really melt off as well. So the melting point is 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit for water. Extra physical properties. Color. Color is kind of a tricky one. Color can be used to identify a substance, but it is a not significant indicator on its own. And the absence of color is also a physical property. I cannot emphasize color enough. It's important to say it's brown, it's green, it's orange, it's blue. But saying something is clear is also a physical property. But for example, this picture, we might say, oh, it's water. But we know water is clear, but so is hydrochloric acid, so is vinegar. So we can't just identify something solely based on color. So color is a physical property. If something is magnetic, if a force exerts by a magnet, so like if I can pull it with a magnet, if it is attracted by a magnet, that is a physical property. That's something worth noting and talking about and saying, hey, this is magnetic or it isn't magnetic. If something is a conductor, if it has conductivity, so if it has the ability to act as an electrical conductor, and a conductor allows the current and flow of energy to pass through. So that would be like the wires you see like on the inside of like a phone charger. Usually things that are metals are conductors, like copper is a great conductor. If it's an insulator, it does not allow the flow of energy to occur. So what you see like wrapped on the outside of your phone charger, plastic, things like that, wood, that's not going to be a conductor. Rubber. Then we have hardness. You have a hardness scale. You can see that over here. And you've heard probably before, like a diamond is the hardest. And a diamond is. It's a 10 on this hardness scale versus things down here like a penny or a fingernail would be different. And a way you can think about this is like when you get a scratch or something like on your phone screen, like what is it scratch resistant to? If you put like tempered glass over your phone screen, what exactly is it resistant to?